Well, we've got another eBay treasure here, and I'd like to do an unboxing and evaluation and repair of another in the series of the reel-to-reel tape recorders. And this is a Midland, which is a very common electronics company. Made radios and CBs and amateur radios and all kinds of stuff. Handy talkies, walkie-talkies. And this is a super cheap Midland tape recorder. Very cheapo. Paid $10 for it on eBay. And I think I got free shipping. I might have another model similar to this here in my stash. I'll look around and see if I've got something comparable. And yeah, I recognize that broken cover. Let me take a look and see if I can find one that I've got here. Now, it's close, but it's not the same. This is the Lloyd's. And I did a repair video on this, and it's similar size, but that's not it. I don't have one this exact format. So let's just take a look at it. It's all complete. Volume control on the side, microphone, earphone, stop, play, record, rewind. The battery compartment is complete. Microphone cord and missing microphone. 2 D batteries. So let's, the battery compartment is clean. So we'll put some batteries in it and see if we can fire it up. There we go. Play. Okay, turn the volume up. Do have audio, a little scratchy. Rewind is a little bit weak. Maybe what I want to do is to see if it has any audio. Well, that's binding. Well, of course it would be on rewind because there's a break. right, let's see if we have anything on this Lloyd's. I think I remember this was an original tape, and it was twisted backwards, and they recorded on the back side of the tape, and I never re-recorded. So let's just let's rewind this a little further. Okay, we're at the end of the tape there. Kind of goofed up. Yeah, sounds like they're trying to record on it. And either their mic was bad or the electronics are bad. So let's plug the diamond studded microphone in. And testing 1, 2, 3, we're testing the Midland solid state all transistor tape recorder, model something, something, something. Have no idea what the model number is. But in any case, this is a cute little Midland solid state tape recorder. Let's test and see. The date is January 12th or 13th or something. And year is 2022. Let's see what kind of recording we have. It is trying to rewind.
Testing 1, 2, 3. We're testing the Midland solid state all transistor tape recorder, model something, something, something. Have no idea what the model number is, but in any case, this is a cute little Midland solid state tape recorder. Let's test and see. The date is January 12th or 13th or something, and year is 2022. Let's see what kind of recording we have.
All right. Recording is working. So we've got some transport issues, and we've got a little bit of a scratchy volume control, which we'll clean up. And so let's just do a quick check inside here and see what might be holding up the rewind. These things are so simple to work on for the most part. The circuit boards are pretty fragile, so it's a little bit cantankerous replacing capacitors, but the record and playback is working, and so that's nice. And so we don't have to rebuild the circuit board, the amplifier board. So let's see. All right, grease is completely gummed up. It's just gooped up so bad. So let's see, rewind. All right, we'll just pull these screws up. You're going to have to pull the spindles off the front first, which we will do that in just a second. Actually, before I get, no, we don't have to do that. They can come right off of with these 4 screws. Okay, there's actually the rubber on these are beautiful condition. And surprisingly, there are no notches. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that these tires are left in play. These units are left in play or rewind, and consequently, the drive mechanisms don't work. So let's put the batteries back in, see if we can get it to actually turn. All that needs to be oiled. Okay, there's play. And then rewind is, what do we have it set on right now? Yeah, it's set on rewind. And this has to be pushed up like that. Yeah, this tire so we'll oil these and we'll clean the rubber on this. This is pretty hard, and so we'll clean that up and oil everything. Yeah, that's pretty stiff. Yeah. This one's loose, but their tire is hard as a rock. So we'll put some rubber renew on there. Okay, let that sit for a minute. And there's a lot of different chemicals you can use to clean spindles and all that. Just about anything. I'm going to use WD-40, and then I'm going to put oil on it after I get it clean. Okay. Okay. Use some gun oil. Much better. Yep. Okay. That took the glaze off of it for sure. You can see it's taken off a layer of rubber. a bad pit in the rubber right there. Okay. I can feel the life returning to that rubber. It's got a lot softer touch to it now. And so we will put a touch of gun oil here and on the shaft. Okay. Got that on backwards. There we go. Okay. All right, let's turn on rewind. Oh yeah, mucho better. All right, now we need to oil the motor, the drive motor, without getting oil all over the spindle. We need to pull the spindle off anyway to oil it. So let's get this out of the way. Oh, really grungy. Well, I'm surprised at how clean that is. We're going to go ahead and do a rejuvenate on this one too. But there are no notches, which is a good sign that we'll have a nice, smooth playback. Just a couple of little tiny grooves in there. Very tiny little grooves in the tire. So I don't think it's going to be enough to create serious warble or wow and flutter or clunking in the audio. Okay. Then we'll clean the inside of that spindle. There we go, see all the crud? Okay, and let's start the motor. Hear the difference? What a little bit of oil does to the motor. Okay. All right, we're going to put another drop. Okay. Oh, drop of oil. Nice and smooth. Okay. Put it back in. Now we need a drop of grease right here. And as you know, I use Vaseline for most of this stuff. It's so just ever so slight touch. And this is supposed to be greased so that it moves. So we're going to re-grease it and clean up the mess. There we go. And they grease the springs to keep them from getting rusted, which was good. Okay. That one had a clip on it to hold this wire. So let me back this up. Not critical, but I don't want it to run into that spindle, of course. There we go. There we go. All right, now let's see if our spindles all move. Got that right? No. That foam rubber. There we go. Okay. Play. Rewind. Beautiful. All right, let's spray that volume control since we got it. We know we got a scratchy volume control right there. go. Okay. Let's see. Now, if you work that a little bit, it should clean right up. There it goes. Almost perfect. Okay. Now let's put our tape back in. We haven't cleaned the head or any of that yet, but look at that. Woo!
Booster tape recorder, model something, something, something. Have no idea what the model number is, but in any case, this is a cute little Midland solid state tape recorder. Let's test and see. The date is January 12th or 13th or something, and the year is 2022. Let's see what kind of recording we have.
Rewind works beautifully. It works just like a brand new one. When that rubber is in good shape, it just does an incredible job. Just like the original, like it was when it was brand new out of the box. So why don't we record some, let's see if we got some television here.
Stuff over a half pound of cheese.
I probably could have the volume turned all the way up here, put on record, and now,
Out of class, or should I say, rolling it.
okay, so that's a little bit of some television with the microphone sitting right next to the tape recorder. Let's see.
And now, out of class, or should I say, rolling it.
Wow.
Okay, so that's a little bit of some top.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's really sensitive and playing just beautifully and recording. And so we'll clean this up and we'll do a little bit of recording of music just for giggles. I know that, oh, we need to clean the head here. I'm assuming that that snaps out. Let's see if that will come out without damaging it. Yeah, it's trying to. There we go. Okay. And the head is a little bit dirty. So I've got some head cleaner here. Now remember, when you're cleaning these tape heads, you can't get that felt wet or it'll drag on the back of the tape. So what we'll do is we'll soak a swab and put this piece of material here and just clean the head that way. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of oxide on there, but not too bad. Clean the tape path. Clean the erase magnet. All right. And we can clean up the plastic just a little bit with a little bit of plastic and trim restorer. This stuff does a beautiful job. I use this on just about everything that I repair, and it's kind of like a super heavy duty what do you call that, son of a gun, you know what I'm talking about, the stuff that you use to detail your car. I don't even know if son of a gun still makes it, but yeah, but it's super thick and it holds up a little bit better on plastic. So Okay, and we wipe that residue off. This tape is really poor. Oh, got to put our cover back on, don't we? Okay.
Okay, so that's a little bit of some
Okay. Let's put a little bit of music on there and see how it records. Okay. Recording. Okay, see what that does. All right, and more. Okay, let's see what that does. Well, I'd say this was a really quick and successful repair. I'll finish repairing this. I'll take a soldering iron, and in fact we can do that right now just in case someone is not familiar with this. These plastic tips break, and then the lens falls out, as you can see. So what we'll do is we'll take a hot soldering iron with a very sharp tip, and we'll just gently reheat each one of those, remelt each one, and fix that pretty easily. Get the tip clean. There we go. All right, and just stay on camera here. There we go. and I'm pushing down. There's not one there. That's completely missing. That one's completely missing. And then we'll push it down. There we go. There we go. Okay. Well, that'll clean up. And all right, we're recording on the Midland solid state one last time just to check and see that we've got everything working correctly. I've got to put the case screws back in, and other than that, we should be ready to go and put this on the shelf and add it to the collection. But it was a cute little $10 Midland solid state all transistor tape recorder, and don't have a model number, and oops, it's falling apart here, and all we know is that it was made in Japan. It says 2928. I don't know what that means. Probably a late 1960s, early 1970s Midland tape recorder. All transistor tape recorder, and don't have a model number, and apart here, and all we know is that it was made in Japan. It says 2928. I don't know what that means. Probably. So, thank you again for watching and subscribing to Vintage Tech.